is literally, or hardly any theory of truth that has not been ascribed to Wittgenstein. The later Wittgenstein, for example, has been credited, if that's the right word, with propounding a consensus theory, propounding a coherence theory, propounding a verificationist theory. And very often I have the feeling that the sole motivation behind these attributions to Wittgenstein is the feeling that since he was a weird and exotic philosopher, he must have had a weird and exotic account of truth. It seems to me that's entirely wrong. I think the truth of the matter as regards Wittgenstein is that the early Wittgenstein held a sophisticated version of the correspondence theory of truth, whereas the later Wittgenstein pioneered the deflationary theory of truth. At least that's what I used to think. And I still think that both of these claims are defensible, but I think that the matter is far more complicated than I thought at one time. But one thing that I'm absolutely certain of is that Wittgenstein's account of truth lies fairly and squarely within the mainstream of analytic philosophy. It's a realist account of truth, realist in the simple sense that it makes truth independent of what people say or believe. And that seems to me really the most important point. And if I may do my bit in a certain rapprochement between Wittgensteinian philosophy and mainstream analytic philosophy, then that would be my attempt to do so. In the talk itself, I will mainly focus on the Tractatus because I think that's where, firstly because I haven't finished my research on the later Wittgenstein, for which I shall need the Bergen edition, and secondly because I think most of the important moves are made in the early Wittgenstein.